Okay, today we're going to be playing the mobile Suit Gundam game for arcades. This is the one that came before EX Review, so it's a little more simplistic, but you know, I try to play the one that comes before you know, the most recent version of something. Zion, that ain't good. Isn't it supposed to be Xeon? Anyway, I'm also trying something different with this, because honestly, I don't think... Oh yeah, I'd be terrified too. I don't think I need an intro anymore. If you don't know what you're watching after you've already clicked it, and you can see the title, then why in the world... What in the world are you doing? Okay. See, I'm not as familiar with Gundam as most anime, so I don't know who most of the characters are, let alone the Gundam machines themselves. I don't know why there's a red Gundam, or version of the standard Gundam, but whatever. And as far as I know, because I did dick around with the game for a bit, this is pretty much just a clone of the other one, just with a different palette. And I don't know if you can say that with some of the other ones, like the Char, bullshit. The Char versions are, you know, I think they're slightly different, if I remember right. So, I don't know. Regardless, yeah, most of my knowledge of Gundam is in G Gundam, which is, I think, the only one I've watched all the way through. And that was partially because of the setting that's basically a fighting tournament on its own, so it's kind of cool. I'm not opposed to learning more about Gundam, it's just, you know, I never actually caught more than an episode or here or there when it was on Toonami, so, you know, of the other Gundams. And then, you know, of course, I haven't seen, like, a full season, even a full season of an anime in a long time. I think One Punch Man, or maybe Bofuri, depending on, you know, which one I ended up finishing first, or watching first, can't remember. Might have been Bofuri, but I never ended up seeing season 2 of either of those shows, so... In fact, the only show that I think that I actually keep up with... Fuck, that was so close. These days is The Simpsons. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. And why even trying? Stick with her. At least for a bit. Because that second fight, I almost got all the way through. The second round. Sheesh. Just like... fucking... like, parry. Ugh. I'm trying to bait them into something. Not sure that the CPU is as easily baited as it should be. Then again, this is an arcade game. They basically were made to lace your quarters. if I remember right, this Gundam doesn't even get its own character anymore in character slot in EX Review. It's just the second player palette, I think. God damn. Just getting my ass beat right out the door. Let me try a good one. The Dom is kind of interesting because there's like a hidden, like in the hidden as in you can't actually access it without fucking with the coding. But they're in, I think it's the first Star Gladiator, but it might be Plasma Sword. There's a hidden model of a character that's basically the Dom, and but it's called Bloodia, I think. Nope, maybe not. I'll have to double check that later. Of course, that doesn't really help anything there. Yeah, I think I'm starting to think, but I think it's right. I think that they do call it the Bloodia in the game, even though it looks more like the Dom, and then the actual Bloodia from Cyberbots. Finally, Jesus. Boy isn't good at video games to begin with, but this one's tougher than... I can't really get the moves to come out as frequent as, say, any or some other fighters. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if it's just the input. Input isn't great. Come on. Come on. Do the move, then don't slide under it. No. Ah, blue dickhead. Almost. I'll stick with it since I came close. Goof. Go fund them. Nah, not doing too good with this one. Ah, motherfucker. God, I can't believe it's already 7:30 in the morning almost. I mean, I was meaning to start this at like 3 something, but I just kind of dicked around. God damn it. I'm not going to be able to beat the first opponent, am I? Let's try... Let's try Char. No. Maybe. Oh, now I'm fighting Galug instead of Gof. And we got a different background here. I'm not so sure this is the right choice either. Ah! Yeah. Wonder if he can use that like Scorpion's rope dart. Getting down to the wire here. Nope. Okay. Ah! Stood up at the wrong time from the slide. Motherfucker. God, this game is tough. It's not safe on block, huh? It is. Forget that. Not safe on block, yeah. My brain did not. It's like starting to, God damn it. My brain was starting to doubt that I actually knew what the terminology meant. Just a second there. Oh my god. Ah! I'm gonna crash out. One-handed while I scratch my ear. Quit parrying me. Or I guess maybe it's considered a clash, I don't know. Yeah. Now if I can only do that again. I'd like to play more indie games to showcase them on the channel. Well, I'm glad I'm finally won match, but man, my brain is not processing things the way it should. Anyway, I'd like to play more indie titles for this channel to showcase them so that people can get interested in them. However, most of them are either, not feature complete to start off, or when I feel like playing, or they're, early access, which kind of works in that favor. So they'd have to be relegated to an early action video, which I'd rather not do that for every single one of these games. So it's like, I could do, obviously an early action when it's still in active development, but, and then, obviously the full version when it finally hits the full version. It's just the waiting, and also just, I don't want to front load this channel with a bunch of early actions in a row or something, or, end up being mostly early action. Again, the channel literally only is me playing whatever I feel like playing in any given time. But, it comes a time where it's like, oh, I feel like playing this. Oh, it's going to be another early action. And again, I do think that they should be showcased even when they're in the early stages so that people can get excited for them. But I don't want that to be primarily what this channel is. I have no idea how I lost that one. Probably yapping too much. Also, the problem with early access or early action videos is a lot of times by the time I actually get the video processed and released, the contents are out of date. Which, I do put a disclaimer of this is what the game looked like as of X date, but still, it's not fair to showcase something that's been, that's been out of date already by that point. Without honor. Another Saku. This one's Charizard's. Uppercut, Charizard! Getting close. Very too close. And the timer's out. And yeah. Just barely. I actually couldn't tell if I was in life or not. Ah, damn. I was hoping to get it perfect. It's getting close there. I was on my way. Jeez. Can't really rely on doing the... Well, I could there, but I couldn't really rely on doing the slide because of the low missiles. So I had to keep trying to go up from on top Giggity. And he kept parrying it with the axe. Does that say Zukok? Oh, Gok, I suppose. Zukok. It's alright, every time I look at Goff's name, I either think of golf or Gorf, the old Midway Valley Midway arcade game. My mom really loved that game on VIC-20. Tried getting it on Atari too, but we kept accidentally picking up, because like in the very early days, I wasn't cognizant of the difference between a 2600 and an 8-bit or whatever. So we kept picking up the wrong cartridge. I think I've got the 8-bit version cartridge somewhere, like probably at my parents' house, but like I still don't have anything that plays it. It's like one of the few games that I do own, and it's only because it was an accident. Yeah, one of the few games I do own that I can't actually play on any, because I don't have the device it plays on. So we accidentally picked up the 8-bit version. And by 8-bit, I mean the Atari 8-bit computer. The Atari 2600 itself is an 8-bit console, so... So I never ended up getting the Atari 2600 version of Gorf. Obviously I could play it on a emulator or whatever, an emulator, but I do own a 7800 that I bought for not too much. Like, it was on like a Black Friday sale, I think, a few years ago. Like, around the same time I got my PlayStation 4. That's how recent. And I got my PlayStation 4, I think, just before the 5 came out. Or, yeah. Around the time that the 5 came out. Because I got it technically kind of for free. There was a program at my job where it's like, you can cash it. They give you points as bonuses, and then you can cash them out for stuff. And essentially, it's like trading experience points instead of gold points for for an item. Unfortunately, they decided, I guess, some law changed, or just because of their headquarters difference or whatever. When I tried to do the same thing for an Xbox Series X, they ended up charging me like $200 worth in taxes or something like that, dumb like that. Or they did charge me. They took that out of my paycheck. That was a close one. But they didn't do it when I still had, when I was able to get the PS4. So it's like, I don't even want to use these points now, because they take it out of your paycheck. Tax out of your paycheck. It's like, it's not even worth it at this point. It's like you spend $30 in points, and they charge you, like, probably $8 to $10 in real money out of your paycheck. Ugh. And the worst thing is they did it right before I moved. So I had less money. I had just gotten a raise, but my paycheck was less than before the raise. So, right after I moved, so when I really needed the money, so it sucked balls. Anyway, I do have a 7800 that I could play Gorf on if I get the cartridge. I have a 2600 too, but I figure I might as well just, since I do have 7800 games. I wish somebody would homebrew some more fighting games for the 2600 and 7800. I mean, there are brawlers, and as you've seen, if you've watched any of my earlier stuff, there is a karate game for the 2600, but that's about it. I was working on a version of an old game that my bestie from kindergarten and I made when we were kids. Like, you know, we just drew up the plans for it. We didn't actually make anything, but it's called Street Rash, and we only called it that because it sounded like Road Rash, Street Rash. So, like, it sounded like a dumb name, so I changed it, made it kind of sci-fi / horror themed and called it Streets of the Damned. And so I was working on that, trying to make a homebrew 2600 game. But I'm pretty bad at it. I couldn't figure out how to work even the supposed easy development tool for 2600 homebrews. Also, I think that's around the time that I found out I had cancer, so I just kind of gave up for them at the time being. As you might know, it takes me way too long to do any sort of long-term creative venture. I've been working on the same bloody space shooter off and on for like 5 years, and I'm still not even done with level 2. Getting closer. Come on, come. Yes! Apparently not. That was... Charbok's got a Zukok too, huh? Frustrating. Can I? Yes, I pulled off the comeback. Come. I think things are getting blurry for a second there. I don't think that should have even hit. Yeah! Too many close calls in this game. Another good one. I understand that Char had his own special red versions of his Gundams, but between this and he's in the red tinted Gundam, the regular Gundam. It's like half the cast are clones. Yeah. Suck it, Charlie. Does he have invincibility when he spins that above his head? It's kind of jacked up. Oh, that's actually a pretty good round. Oh lordy, boss fight. He's got stretchy hand too. And a low laser. So I can't just rely on the slide, can I? Fuck you, legless dick shit. First time I've lost in a while, so. Ow, that should not have hit at my height. Ow, bump the mic. I know he's the final boss in an arcade game, but he's way too kitted out. He's got stretch punches, he's got a low laser, a straight laser, that pulse blast thing, he's got an anti-air pulse blast thing. Stick with them for a bit more. Oh, also that rush move. Oh, no. Anti-air laser, too. Sheesh. I was so close. I hate it, man. Try somebody else. I'm starting to cramp too. This sucks. Stop hitting yourself. You're both chars. Maybe this wasn't the wise choice. Black. God, I don't gotta be in here tomorrow because I'm tired. It's already almost 8 o'clock in the morning. See, I love doing these, or, well, not love, but I prefer doing these late at night / early morning when it's quieter. And, you know, I don't have to be around anything, or, you know, don't have to work around responsibilities, but also, that's when I'm tired all day anyway, but it's supposed to be at this point. Made that sub into, or dom into a sub. See, I couldn't even pull out that choke. I'm so tired. Man, I was doing it right in the beginning of the first round, but I'm just fucked. Fuck. I don't know why I chose her, considering I couldn't win a single round or match with her. But come on, do the gun. You got it perfect. Ridiculous. Try this guy again. Shit, I can't beat him. I'm just the butters in here. It's getting late. I've been playing for like 40 minutes now. Jeez, now he's just blasting the fucking lasers all over. That was close. Why am I sticking with him? In this case, so far it's the best I've done. Ugh. I want to win. I don't get in even close, this might be my last one. I'm just getting frustrated. Ah! Yeah, fuck it. I'm done. Alright folks, thank you for tuning in. Sorry I couldn't get all the way through.